And here is our latest Guilty Pleasure movie video. This time we will talk about Dr. Orloff's Monster from the mid-60s. Interestingly enough, this is kind of mistitled, apparently to cash in on an apparently similar movie called The Awful Dr. Orloff, where Orloff is spelled a little differently, but there is no Dr. Orloff by name in this movie. Now, I had seen it on TV in the 70s, and the next time it came on, I was like, oh, it's a trashy movie. But the production values aren't too bad for a low budget, black and white movie. A lot of the cinematography is effective. And Jess Franco has made a lot of later movies that a lot of people didn't like as much. They say in the 60s he cared. He also came out with a pretty hot softcore Emmanuel movie. I've seen it in English and in Spanish. So this movie is kind of misogynistic, or at least the bad guy is, the main character. He tries to avenge an indiscretion involving his wife and his brother by turning the brother into a murderous zombie. Of course, a lot of people complain that the scenes of the victims while they're still alive, mostly, of course, prostitutes and nightclub singers and strippers, of course, sexy women, are just, they go too long, supposedly. One of the highlights for me, though, ever since I saw it on TV, was this one brunette singing this jazzy song before she meets, her fate. And she was sort of busty. She had kind of pointy breasts or a push-up bra or something. That's something I always remembered. Anyhow, trashy as I thought it was, who'd have thunk that about a decade-ish ago that I would have gotten the Euroshock collection, the widescreen European edition, and it has some nudity, which was a pleasant surprise. So Jess Franco, also known as Jesus Franco, he's made some horror movies and a few softcore movies. The Emmanuel one's the only one I know of, though. So this right here, the heroine tries to find out what's going on with what happened to her dad, and she gets ignored by the bad guy and some of the other people in the castle. So it's misogynistic and kind of voyeuristic. It's still a decent watchable movie, especially if you can see the uncut version. It might make it more worth your while. Also, Jesus Franco has a cameo as pianist at a nightclub. So in summary, this movie right here is our latest guilty pleasure. If you don't mind the characteristics that I've described, you know, be sure to see it for yourself. Until next time, this is George, and if you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe so I can keep making more videos like this. Also, I know it isn't Christmas. I'll wear it around the house whether it's Christmas or not. So anyway, we'll see each other later. Ciao.